rewind it and go back. I don't like this whole feel.
Okay, we'll just start again.
No, I don't want to start again. It makes me feel like professional.
It is. Look, I just cut it wherever I want to.
Clip. Okay, let's go.
There you go.
Y'all damn phone.
My GPS is around or something.
Oh, I got some. That makes you look important, don't it? Hey, how y'all doing, world? On There Don't Care. Episode 9. I am Sidney James, 80 Proof Rider, a.k.a. Caviar Coleon. Be on the lookout for Ambition as a Rider, coming out soon. This is...
Carah Douglas, a.k.a. the sweetest Douglas.
She had to laugh at that shit, too. She had to laugh at that shit, too. God. Carah Douglas come from a great family, and that is...
You pointed it.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Oh, John the Baptist, a.k.a. Premier Poppy, in the building. It's thebomb.com. You know what it is. And to my right, we have...
ANYAH Douglas.
Who was formerly known as the sweetest Douglas sister.
That's my baby sister right there. Good woman. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Since we got that out the way, and everybody know who Sidney James A. Rider is again, Ambition as a Rider coming out soon.
Okay.
I was talking to Miss Douglas, and she wanted to talk about a topic, and I want her to elaborate on this topic, and I'm gonna respond to her with what she finna say. Tell her the world. Nah, it's right here, nigga. Don't
call me the N-word, first of all.
Hey, don't do that.
No, seriously, don't call me the N-word.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that again.
Okay.
I apologize for seeing that look.
Don't
Don't do this, Carol. Don't you do this. We used to have a relationship, and we're great. I love her. People ask me to let her go now, and I told Jono, believe me, I tried to. I just don't know how. Anywho, continue.
Okay.
What about this? You was telling me on the phone last night about somebody shacking and what is that?
Well, since I moved to Texas, I've seen, and I'm not trying to put anybody on blast, but I see a lot of people who call themselves Christians letting their children shack up in their homes, and that ends up getting children out of wedlock. And I don't feel as if that's the way to go. I don't think you're supposed to be shacking up, especially not in your parents' house. That's just my opinion.
That's it.
But what's your opinion? Like, why is it wrong?
Okay, if you don't even have your own place, why are you living at your parents' house? Like, probably having sex in your parents' house.
Well, I mean, but aren't the parents probably aware of this? I mean,
not all parents are aware.
But I mean, even if they say they're not, they have to be aware of the risk. It's like jumping out of an airplane. Like, chances are you're going to make it fine, but you could die. I mean, like, you know what's going on. You can't have it.
I'm not going to let my 18-year-old daughter and her boyfriend live in my house.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I agree totally. My baby girls, I got 2 baby girls. My son, if you break shit, depending on how she look, you can break in the house.
That's nasty.
What you mean? I ain't trying to look at her. What are you saying? I'm just saying.
Why?
I don't want my.
I mean, how old are the children we talking about? Like, what's the?
Why does it matter? I don't want my 50-year-old son having his woman living in the
I mean,
house.
like,
You
Wait a minute.
I mean, you don't know if, like, you know, it might be
Wait a minute.
bad.
So
I mean,
you mean to tell me?
Okay, wait. I have
You
one thing to
gotta be
say. I'm
kidding me.
sorry. Okay, if you fall on hard times, I understand.
Hold on. You could just ask one. You act like y'all got a little connection right there. Don't just be grabbing the chips like that live on TV. People look at this. This was my ex-girlfriend. And I sit there and told you I went over, Jono, so continue. Watch that shit. Okay. What'd you say, Carol?
You're crazy.
Continue.
If you fall on hard times, I understand needing to move in with your parents, but like starting a family in your parents' home, that means you're not ready. You're not at that stage to start a family. But when you're fucking at home, that means a child's gonna come, and whose responsibility is that child? If you're already living at, yeah, exactly. So I'm already eating your food. I'm already like sleeping. Like it's. I think it's conditioning. Not teaching people to stand up on their own or become adults. Like, cause it's okay. I live with my mama. My mama's my babysitter. My mama's my food provider. My mama pays the electric bill. Yeah, you may throw some cash over there, but like at some point it's time to move up and get out. Like my parents didn't shack up.
I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I totally agree. Then what they got to do with religion? You said these Christians.
right, and that's what I want.
Okay.
Hold on before we start. So if you need to get some chips,
You can't even handle those. They're spicy.
No, I'm not gonna eat them, Kara.
You got a damn baby tongue.
Kara, stop. Don't be doing this on camera. If you want to get some of these chips, you'll know you're gonna get them right here. So you're gonna right there. So it's right here. So continue.
Oh.
The Christian.
He might actually touch my thigh.
He just did it right there.
No, he didn't.
I just seen it. If you go back and rewind this camera, that's what he did.
Okay.
So just go ahead and
honestly, being a Christian, like, you're not supposed to condone premarital sex, but if you allow your children to live in the home and allow their boyfriend or girlfriend, the person they're in a relationship, you're pretty much accepting premarital sex. And if I'm a Christian, I should do my best. And I don't think having your kids have sex under your roof is doing your best. That's just my feeling.
Man, I can't disagree with that. But that's what I'm saying. These Christians, they make up the rules as it goes.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They'll pass judgment if they see you smoking marijuana. And who said, I've never seen nothing in the biblical term to say marijuana is illegal. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But just because a Christian says, or they stereotype like marijuana is bad, they act like that's bad. Meanwhile, they got their son and their stepdaughter not even married, and they're fucking. Straight up, fuck the boys, they fucking. Busted nuts, he's coming inside that woman in her house. But that's okay. And guess what? Social media in the world gonna embrace that. But get mad and talk down on somebody, oh, he drinking too much, he had 2 drinks, or he's smoking marijuana. That's crazy. So I agree with you.
I mean, you make some very valid points. I mean, like, I'm not a Christian myself, but your intent for the reasoning is hard to argue.
But then you gotta understand too, this is not an attack on Christianity at all. I'm not knocking it. But what I see with people that quote unquote Christians are the worst. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my son, man, the other day, man, because he got tips, but he made so much progress. I said, hey man, it's terrorists. They always talk about a lot of terrorists, and it's new forms of people trying to attack the United States and everything, and they tell you to be scared of this group of people, but it's a bigger group of people you gotta be scared of, and that's the Christians. They worse than anything. That's the truth. That's how I feel. What do you feel about ANYAH?
I just feel like, if I'm saying anything, it's like any Christian can be that way, though. You can pick and choose whatever rules you want to choose. Like, that's how people do it in the Bible.
I mean, but that's it. That's why you have different factions of Christianity.
Speaking
because
of the Bible,
people picking what they want to follow and not follow.
So what you mean when you said that's what they do in the Bible?
Well, I'm just saying, like, when you read the Bible, like, I feel like you have your 10 Commandments.
But you understand,
you know what you're
a large percentage of Christians haven't even read the Bible.
Hold on. I don't know what you're saying, but what you saying?
You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what's right and wrong when you do it. And I feel like regardless, people can, like, ignore what they know they should be doing and do what they want to do. But, and I can't just blame Christians for kids shacking up. It's everywhere.
No. I completely understand. It's universal. But what I've seen, from where I'm coming from, where I was raised and stuff, it seems like the people with the most church Christian backgrounds pass the most judgment. Mm-hmm. See, you're right. It's other people do the same thing. But I'm speaking from my personal background, my perspective. And you're right. It's like they take whatever they want out of 10 Commandments and act like it's right. I'm not eating these. They try to justify it, and that's not cool, man.
Yeah, thou shalt not judge. Already in the Bible, too.
But they do.
Something else too.
They do.
This without sin may cast the first stone.
Yeah, that's true. That's
but we're
totally
also
true.
We are.
But I'm not a Christian, so I can judge all day long.
I'm not a Christian either.
Yeah,
I'm not a Christian.
I'm free to judge. I try not to.
I'm Christianish, because I don't try to walk the perfect path. I just call myself Christianish because I like.
What does Christianish mean? It's like blackish. What is that? Same thing. So you blackish too.
That's a show. I'm
okay, but Christianish, what is that? Is that
no? I'm Christianish, which means I do Christianish things. I was born in a somewhat Christian household. My parents weren't very religious. I think my daddy was over church as a child, so when he got grown, it's like, oh, I don't gotta go to church. And my mama.
So
well, she liked and appreciated the fellowship of church, and I think.
Sidebar, Miss Adrian. Miss Adrian, she is the gospel to me. I don't know anybody else. Anything I ever talked about this woman to, her knowledge is unmatched.
Shit on your nose.
It's amazing. No, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I love Miss Adrian. She always gave me great advice, and I cherish it. So I understand what you're saying.
But I was saying Christianish. Like
what
I've
does
been.
Christmas mean?
Okay, I'm explaining. I was trying to explain.
I
was trying to explain, but then you
like blackish. But
so okay, Christianish.
You told me blackish. That's just a made up word. Christianish is a made up word. You just made.
Yes,
up.
no, I did not just make it up. I made it up a while ago.
So longevity factors in how long you made something up.
Okay, but blackish has been out for 5 years.
Okay, wait.
Anywho.
Wait, has it been out for 5 years?
5 years.
Well, I never heard of blackish. Sorry.
This one of your favorite
shows.
shows.
No, I mean, I didn't hear about it when I started saying Christianish. I thought of Christianish when I met a little bit before I had.
Why are you being aggressive with me?
Shut up. Okay, Christianish. I've been to the mosque. Like, I have no problem dabbling in other religions. I think God comes to everybody in different forms. It may be Buddha, it may be God, it may be Jehovah, but they're Christian. I feel like everybody has their own religion, but honestly, I think it's all one big major source.
I totally agree, 2,000%.
I don't know. I don't agree.
I
mean, like.
Let the atheists speak.
To me personally, like.
Atheists!
Well, I know, I'm agnostic. No, I'm agnostic because I don't know.
Wait, I don't know what agnostic means.
Agnostic means that, an atheist has a definitive opinion that there is no God. An agnostic has the option that he acknowledges that he doesn't know if there is or there isn't. I have no evidence either way, so, it's pretty, and to me, an atheist is just as, cocky as someone that's religious because they're claiming something that they have no way to prove.
I feel what you're saying, John. I'm not saying nothing bad about atheists. I'm not an atheist. But the thing is, this is what I'm asking. I done met a person that's an atheist. Not even you or anybody serious.
But he just said he's not atheist.
It was joking. I was just joking. Serious.
He always calls
me this dude is a good dude, man. A real good dude, man. To help you out anything you need. But he's an atheist, so people pursued him like he's evil. But he's been good, been my friend for 15 years. The same, I know another motherfucker that's a Christian and it's terrible, dirty, a pedophile, walking this earth. You know what I'm saying?
It could be argued that person really isn't a Christian.
But now here's the thing, no, because when you get baptized, you're forgiven for everything. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. But he go to church and he's a Christian. He's a boy lover. You see what I'm saying? Nah, this is facts. This is not even no fairy tale. And I can't say the name because what he gonna do to me or what his family gonna do to me.
But we don't need that. We don't need that.
I don't need that problems, man.
Yeah, we don't need
I ain't scared of the problems because I am 80
proof.
proof. But here's the thing, what I'm saying. People embrace them and say everything okay. People, it's like, that's okay, but you met him just for the sake he says he don't believe in God. In another token, he can say he believes in God, but he don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. He's a bad person. But this motherfucker is raping farm animals, everything.
That's what we do as humans.
But that's what's going. That's what.
What we don't know is wrong and evil, and what we know and familiar is
but what I don't realize,
right and correct.
For what Kara just said, that's what I call Christianness right there. And she said it, but that's how I feel what Christianness is. Motherfuckers take whatever they, like Anaya said, they take whatever they want to take out the Bible and run with it when it's convenient for them. That's the truth. That's the truth.
But
that's disgusting.
God knows our hearts, and regardless,
she is on point.
But that's my whole thing with religion is like, no matter how you act, if you really believe in God, then you already know that He knows who so why worry about who's real, who's not? It's not. It ain't for me to judge. So
even if you're not religious, I feel like God, when you get up there, He knows your heart. So if you're a good person, it doesn't.
I don't even think God cares. I don't think there is any judgment. Why would you What about the world that makes you think that God cared? There are little girls getting molested by their fathers right now. Okay. Is that a God that cares about that child?
That doesn't mean He doesn't care, but you chose to do that horrible action. Me personally.
But what about the child?
Okay.
Getting molested.
Okay. Does the child not go to school? Can the child not tell them? I understand that maybe they're scared. I'm not justifying. I'm not justifying. But okay, this is how I feel. I've been through a lot of shit my whole life.
Right.
I can relate to the molestation.
Right.
Not by my daddy, because my daddy's a good man and never did no shit like that. But we don't know what the end of that was for. It could have been for a reason. So here's my thing. Hear me out. Okay, I'm a foster mom. And I've been put in a whole bunch of different situations. I don't always talk about my situations, but when I get girls and then they tell me their story, I can relate to them. May God have given me enough strength to endure all this bullshit that I've gone through since I was a little kid,
right,
to help somebody else. I'm not saying it's right, but maybe I have enough strength to take it.
But we're talking about the God. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, so if you found out that I was in proximity of a child getting molested and I chose not to do anything, how would you feel about me?
You're a scary ass motherfucker.
Right. And so I'm just a human being. So every day, every place on this planet, something like that is happening. And a being with the power to not allow those things to happen allows them to happen every day since humans have been doing this. So, like, that's not a being who cares about his... Like, I'm just a human and I wouldn't allow that to happen. So, a supreme being who allows it to happen does not care about you. You just told me that if I allowed it to happen, I'm a scary-ass motherfucker.
I did say that, but as before, like after I said it... Wait, okay, here's my thing. Okay, hold on. But if we're all given choices, do we not have choices? I have a choice.
But this isn't about us. This is about an omnipotent being who allows evil things to happen day in and day in and day out.
But we have choices. That's a good thing. We don't walk around like robots.
But you understand, it does. If he's an all-powerful being, things don't have to be the way they are. He chooses those things to be that way. If you're a Christian, you believe in devil, he created the devil.
Hold on, Karen, please. I feel what you're saying, but if you go to the Bible where people really go from, even the Quran, he's a God that runs tests. He tests people's faith and spirit.
But that's a matter of convenience. That's not a matter of fact. You're telling a story, and then you're like, well, why does he do that? Well, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, but hey.
Would he? I mean, like, if there was a God that actually cared about being worshipped, why would he make it that's not someone who needs a question. He'd have proof.
Wait, I really do. No, this is really good, honestly.
I believe everything
you're a parent, right?
Huh?
You're a parent.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever put your kids in tests? Do you ever give them tests, like to see if they fail or succeed? I know I do, personally.
Right, yeah, I mean...
So why not, why can't God, he's our father.
I test them for but if I had the ability to make sure that they can live their life without harm, I would do that. But I can't do that. I'm not an omnipotent being.
Jono, let me just speak. What she's saying is, just like you put your kids through tests, when you do something God don't want you to do, he give you a chance to repent and ask for forgiveness. Now, when you don't, just like when you're a child, you tell them not to do something, keep forgetting.
But here's the overlying factor. It's all like you guys are saying it is because that's the way he wanted. It doesn't. It could be a utopia. He didn't create a utopia.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna end it right
here. Like you know what I'm saying? Why would a omnipotent being do that if he cared?
It should be a beautiful utopia.
If he's all knowing and all caring, why would he do that?
But then there's the devil.
Okay.
Who's his God? If you're the Christian, he works for God.
You understand the
Why would the God that's his opponent run hell for him? You tell me if I sin my whole life, I'm getting punished to go get sent to get punished by his enemy?
Jono.
Come on, y'all tell me that's not suspect.
Here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing, Jono. I totally agree with you, and I totally agree with you tonight. All thing I'm saying is, as they teach us, when you ask these questions as we growing up, if I ask my mama, listen what I'm saying. If I ask my mama this, you ask your mama this, what they say. You don't question what God say. You see what I'm saying? So basically, and please, I don't want no blasphemous shit. It's a walking contradiction.
But I didn't grow up that way. We didn't grow up that way. We did not grow up that way at all.
That's why I said Jono.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. So my beliefs are how it's just how I feel. You know.
I understand.
And I personally have experienced God. When I had brain surgery, I prayed, and God said everything's gonna be okay because you haven't done what you're supposed to do yet. And I just said okay. When the nun came into the into the room before I had my brain surgery, and she was upset. And did you want to pray? And I was like, God told me everything's gonna be fine. But if you need to pray, we can pray. Like God spoke to me, so maybe that's why I have a different feeling. Maybe if when God speaks to you, you'll have a different.
Well, that's the one thing I can never argue. I can never argue with somebody and how they feel about God. I mean, because that's the experience that I can't.
This is not a debate to try to cause confusion. It's a debate.
It's just my question is. I mean, what I was asking anybody is God, because it's why I don't believe, because I can't like wanting to be worshipped is a human trait. You know what I mean? Like if you were really an omnipotent being, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't need worship. Like, you're above human emotion.
I feel what you're saying.
And I feel like your example on how you talk to God, I do understand that people, like, I do respect everybody's religion and everybody's faith. But I feel like people of other religions also see different things when they die. And they've recounted stories, and some might be similar to others, but all of them are different. And I feel like it just depends on your religion, what you saw in your traumatic experience. Like,
I mean,
I've even seen the devil, they said.
I mean, I've seen Hindu people, like, do these crazy, like, things where they get in these trance states because they believe they're praying, you know, like, they're in tune with, whatever the Hindu gods they are, and, like, put swords and things, I mean, like, and then never done anything before, but they're doing it in there. So, I mean, so every religion has, like, some kind of claim to whatever they feel is divine, but I mean, but somebody's got to be wrong, or a lot of people have got to be wrong.
Nobody has that. I'm sorry, but that's why I said I feel like God comes to people in different forms, because I may not be able to reach you as the Christian God. I might be able to reach you as the Muslim God. That's why when men go to prison, a lot, at least in the black community, I see a lot of them come back as Muslims. So
you're saying, not to cut you off, but really, you saying he come back at. You think God come at you in different forms?
In different
forms. Ain't that similar to what they say the devil do? Come at you in different forms? I'm asking.
I haven't got past Leviticus in the Bible, so I can't tell you your favorite chapter. That's not the only chapter.
I mean, me personally, I don't have a belief structure, but my personal belief is that the creator or being is a toy maker. Like, he took vast care in the creation of, because, like, this world is, the earth is a speck of dust on a beach, the size of the universe. So, he took great care in creating his creations, but he just, that's why they're suffering. That's why, you can go get, a tornado can run through a town because there is no care or not. He created it, and stuff happens. You die and whatever is as your choice, as it made it be, but it doesn't mean that person cares what happens to you. Can I say something?
In the perfect world, this is what I want. I want to be a guy. I want after I die. This is what I want from seeing.
No, I'm not.
I want to do something after that. I want to so I can see Jerome again.
I just don't see evidence of that. I want to see Daisha, my niece that died. I want it to happen that way. I do too.
But
and you want to give Tupac a hug.
But no, I don't give it. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah, but at the same time, but the people that represent what I'm saying,
the hologram was fucked up.
How I feel, the people that I'm saying represent what I'm saying, how I feel. They don't represent that. You know what I'm saying? They can say, I want to go to heaven, want to be righteous. I try to do right. People say what they want, but I am a good-hearted person. I'm loyal. A lot of these motherfuckers that act like they Christians, Baptists, and all them, they not. But they act like they this, but they not. And that's the truth. Straight up, man. But they supposed to go to heaven? Because they say they baptized, but as soon as you come about that water, you go and, sodomize your daughter? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna go to heaven because they were baptized. A lot of things is full of contradictions when they say when it comes to God. Only thing I can do and only thing we can do, hopefully, is the right thing. We try to do the right thing. Don't pass judgment on people while we're here.
In a perfect world, if there is a God and everything, I'm sure what happens is you go to hell for however long your punishment is, and at some point they pop your Hitler will be there to the last day. Hitler will be there to the last day, but everyone else will be there however long. I don't know. Who cares?
But listen. I'm not taking up on no Hitler. I'm not taking up on Hitler.
Yeah, look. Hey, that's not.
But then, okay, this is some real analysis. Think about this. Think about what I'm saying. He crucified Jews. So America and the world say he was a bad person. That's what I'm saying. A guy that's a Christian, do God think he's a bad person crucifying Jews? No, he wouldn't. You know me tell you why? Because Jews don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. So explain that. Explain that to me. See what I'm saying?
You want me to explain?
No. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, but somebody explain that to me. Y'all say Adolf Hitler.
God works in mysterious ways.
That's what I'm
that's
saying. So can we? And on that note, it was kind of intense. We're gonna take a 15
I was just about to say that.
We're gonna take a 15-minute break and we'll be back. Thank you.
What's this?
And action. Hey, what's up, world? John the Baptist, aka Premier Poppy, on air, don't care, intermission time once again. Today, I came to let you know that this space, for a limited time, we are going to offer it free of charge. Meaning, if you have a business, a marketing campaign, be it for a single, a CD, whatever it is, you need some eyes on your product. Don't know how to do it. Fuck with this. Go to baptistoriginals@gmail.com. Send me an email. We can discuss it and get you into rotation. That's all we're trying to do. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We're trying to grow, and we'd love to help someone else grow in the process. And with that, signing off. It's thebomb.com. Y'all fuck with us.
Ladies and gents, Sidney James, 80 Proof Rider back, and these people back. These motherfuckers done pissed me off. On the break, I thought we was in a good groove having a little break. So Kara wants to bring up.
I told him the real
Listen
reason.
to this. I'm going to let you talk.
Don't be rude. Excuse me. I want to use my manners. So, the real reason why the world is the way it is because of Eve. Adam. Hold on.
That would be what people call a Freudian slip, I believe. That's what they refer to as a Freudian slip.
My tongue is a little,
Continue,
it's
Kara.
a little tied up. Okay, so the world is the way it is because of Adam. If Adam would not have messed up and followed Eve, I don't feel as if we would be in this predicament. But because of Adam, because God could have easily replaced Eve as he did before. Eve was his second partner. So if Adam would have been
the perfect being didn't get the woman right the first time. He had to have a second go at it.
You can have the business.
Now.
So this is what we're gonna do. Can we get the structure? You talk and can I talk and then somebody else talk?
Whatever.
Can you go and finish it, Kara?
No, I'm done. If Adam would not have been a follower and been a leader, if he would have been a leader like he was supposed to, we would not be.
I have a very serious question.
In this terrible,
Kara, I have a very serious question.
Slump we are in.
Yes.
I know you're Christian-ish.
Yes.
I believe the term that we christened here today. Do you actually believe in the story of creationism as it exists in the Bible? That's like, you actually believe that's how people are walking, talking, TVs and internet.
What, you think we come from monkeys?
I'm not saying that we do, but I'm not saying.
I really do think.
But I know for 100% for a fact that we didn't come from two human beings. I mean, if human beings,
two human beings.
The gene pool would never.
Me too.
I mean, like everyone, Adam and Eve being the first two human beings.
But you're trying to do the
where did
chicken or the egg? Which came first?
No, I mean, if you have a woman and a man, you can create a child. But where does the gene pool come from?
God created.
What, he didn't say that in the Bible.
God didn't say what in the Bible.
He said he created Adam and Eve,
yes.
and then they had sons and apparently some daughters. At what point did these people breed with each other? Because he didn't say he created Steve and Laura or Al and Susie. It had Adam and Eve. So we'd all be retarded if that's what the source of life was.
We can't miss this.
From Texas,
if you believe Adam and Eve, you have to say.
They got another story when they cast off Cain and he had started having kids somewhere, and that's what it.
Right.
So
if you only have a man and a woman.
But here's this.
There's inbreeding done in Texas.
And the gene pools and they don't sprout out.
Some of them come out all right.
Listen, y'all missing the whole topic. That's cool what y'all was saying. Y'all got deep and all that shit. I ain't getting deep right here. What I'm saying is, she said, Carol, and Adam and Eve, and he followed Eve. Now, people love to say the first people on earth was black, right? Am I correct?
I believe that.
Okay. Eve was a black woman.
Yeah,
Am I
she
correct?
was. They found the oldest bones in Africa.
So, that just tells my old story. So that lets me know, Cameron, you looking? Am I in the right?
I believe you are in frame. I believe I may have cut you out.
Motherfuckers love to say we were the first here, and I'm darker than a trillion midnights.
No,
I'm like the darkest man on the
Like
planet.
you're darker like
No, you're
two midnights.
I'm
at
darker.
best.
Can I finish saying
Oh,
my
sorry.
talk? I'll let y'all run and
Sorry,
talk and
go
talk
ahead.
and rant. That lets me know.
My daddy's darker than you.
I love your pops, but I'm the darkest. This lets me know right here. Well, people saying all this monkey show bullshit, and guess what? I got 2 bananas to give out to this monkey show today. After we finish this.
Somebody give me a banana.
Okay. That let me know everybody say black started this world. So they let me know the first evil, conniving, scaling shit came from a black bullshit ass bitch
Oh my God.
named Eve. Eve was a bullshit ass bitch and she was black. So that let me know everything.
Hot
Is that
take.
a factor for you?
Hot take.
Yes.
OMG.
That lets you know what's going on in this world now. This is
And I
terrible.
guess Adam was a following ass, weak ass black man
Oh,
who couldn't abide by a simple rule not to eat this apple.
Because he was pussy with
But wouldn't
cool ass
Eve have
nigga.
the same
He was a
rule?
cool ass nigga. I'm supposed to say nigga.
But
'cause
didn't
I
Eve
love
have
that
the
woman
same
said-
rule?
I'm not gonna say N word again. He was a cool ass N
Man.
block 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 A.
How? But
Question,
how you hold Adam responsible if Eve wasn't supposed to eat the apple?
Because you couldn't control the bitch off the rip.
Wow.
Hello.
And then look what happened. Look what
Why y'all
Hello.
Y'all call
Goodbye.
your ancestors a bitch.
That bitch ain't my ancestor. She's my ancestor.
I don't believe in that. I
First
don't believe
of
that
all-
retarded ass.
First of all,
And then they probably left something out. She was probably fucking the snake.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
shit,
the
bitch.
down.
Fuck that bitch, man.
okay, but
And that's
Adam,
what we want to run by that shit.
regardless,
Yeah, this is what's called 2018, the year of the
Okay.
woman.
hold on,
Oh, Lord.
hold on,
Oprah Winfrey
Hold
monkey
on.
show
Hold
bullshit.
on.
Have no more bananas to
hold
give
on,
to it.
hold on.
Wait, did somebody get in the war? Who's getting the certificate? Who's getting?
Okay,
Who
one
got
thing to say. One thing to say. So if Adam was so strong, if you're told,
I didn't say it was strong.
Okay, regardless if you're strong or not, if my mama says, Kara, don't go and put your finger in that electrical socket because you'll electrocute yourself. If my dumb ass goes and puts my finger in there and I get electrocuted, guess what? I deserve to die.
So then
Adam
why'd you
was
do
a
it,
dumb
Eve?
Shit.
Then
Adam
why'd
was
you
dumb.
do it, Eve?
Yo, hold on. Adam already knew God has replaced one of my women. That Eve was my second. So why did he follow her?
Because he had better pussy than the other one. And he was like, if I don't do this, she
Well,
won't
then
take my pussy.
shit.
Facts. What did the kids say?
Yeah.
Facts.
So shit.
Facts.
And he a soft ass motherfucker, so he can't be black. And he was black. And he was a black woman. He was a white man. He was a white man. The first 2 people in the world were mixed.
Shut up.
Woo!
Shut up.
This might be the episode that puts us on.
The
This
first
might be the
relationship.
episode
Listen.
that puts us on.
The
Or they're
first-
gonna get killed. They're gonna
Listen,
kill us.
The
One or
first
the other.
relationship in history was interracial. That's it, and
That
that's
is
that.
retarded.
Yep. It was a
Whoa.
black woman and a white man.
Oh my God! This might be the one.
Yep, that's what it is. Tender,
You're ridiculous.
we call it down there, my uncles and shit, they call it tender dicking. He was
Either-
tender dicking early.
Either YouTube is gonna take us off air, or this is gonna be the one.
Nah, he was like, she was like, try this. The Heavenly Father told me I can't do this. She's like, I'm getting none of this. I'm telling you, you can rock, take your happy white ass somewhere, and then fuck this, you ain't getting none of this. Okay, baby.
Please,
Don't
I eat it.
Don't take
I
away-
eat it. Shit.
Don't
I
take
eat
away that
it.
chocolate vagina from me. Please don't take that chocolate vagina from me, baby.
Look, I eat it. Come here.
Come here.
I'll
I eat whatever you want me to
Shit,
do.
I've been wanting to. Shit, here, I eat it. Come here.
Then you hear the thunder
Well,
and the
then,
storm.
I guess
We
I
gotta
gotta-
hide. Well, we gotta, baby. You said it'd be okay.
You
Let's
said
try
it'd be
something.
okay.
Bring your bitch ass home.
He's gonna
That's
think we
what
hide.
Yeah, that's what happened. The first relationship in the history of Earth was interracial. So the first man on Earth was a white man, and best believe the first one was a black woman. And that's when the year of the woman started in 2018. A fucking monkey show, and I have no more bananas to give. Hello, good morning,
Goodbye.
Now,
Okay.
speaking of this,
You damn tender dick.
speaking of which, so
I'm gonna make a clip just
So-
that part right there.
what's the definition? I'm saying this by Eve. If she, this is what I'm saying. If you had more men to select, you've been fucking everything in that.
Wait, how
that's the same thing you could say about Adam.
Because he a man, he's supposed to.
No, he be getting fucked in the ass and socked in his ass once.
What did you just say?
That hurt me.
God, what did she say? I didn't
She
hear.
said, but the LGBT, he can get fucked sodomized. Dudes, hey, what the But listen,
that's probably what his problem was. That's why Eve took the apple.
Listen,
Adam was
what's the definition of whore? So y'all
he had sugar in his tank.
So you don't consider Eve being a whore?
Wait,
so
how was she a whore?
I'm just saying, so you don't consider her being a whore. So what's the definition of a whore? Tell me, I think she's a whore.
How?
Huh?
How?
She's manipulative. Just because you don't sell pussy on the strip in the Garden of Eve, they didn't have money back then. Just because she wasn't selling vagina, she was manipulative. Them whore tendencies.
You know, in the Garden of a Good and Evil, you know, she
had
the whole stroll.
She had whore tendencies. So if y'all consider that a whore, what do you consider a whore now? What is the definition of a whore to you?
You. Sydney was not a whore in our relationship. He was a good boy. Tinder dick. Now. Okay, but honestly, I think.
And I mentioned how pretty ANYAH is under this light. Like, man, we just take,
Kool-Aid like a
another
motherfucker.
Tinder dick.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to the show, I'm a submissive man.
John's a submissive man. He is submissive.
You must have white in you. No, just
kidding.
Oh,
I'm pure. I'm pure.
I'm not racist.
I'm purebred.
I have a white daughter.
I'm purebred.
No, I really do.
100%.
That was her who laughed. Okay, so I consider a whore. I think it all depends on the person. Like, you know if you're a whore. Have you ever been a whore?
I have never been a whore.
Stop lying, really.
I'm a man.
Honestly.
I have never been a whore.
You have.
No, I haven't.
Because if you were a woman, would you be a whore?
Then you're turning the eye against me. You see how that is? It did. She was quite said, so if you... No, I don't know.
Wait, if you were a woman, like ANYAH said, if you were a woman, would you be a whore?
I'm a motherfucking man, so why would I think I'm
a
whore?
Disgusting.
But if your penis was a vagina, would you be a whore?
Yeah, what would you get?
As many people as you've been in.
Yeah.
How do you know this stuff?
Yeah.
No, but for real.
Okay,
for great question.
Shut up.
Okay, regardless, whatever.
What is it? What are you talking
Damn
about?
whore. Now, I consider a whore. I think everybody has to make their own whorish ways. So
that's disgusting.
Wait.
This is pretty. I'm gonna hear some bullshit right
now.
now.
So you know if you're being a whore. Haven't you heard? I've had female friends be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a hoe tonight," and like, okay, so you know you're being a hoe, so you're being a hoe.
But here's the thing. If
I have a healthy sexual relationship, that does not make me a hoe.
No,
does
sure
it?
doesn't.
Oh.
But let me tell you what.
Close your mouth. Close it.
She was a virgin in my eyes.
Yes. A reason why? What is it?
Well, I feel like the problem is, like, when I look in the Webster Dictionary, when I look up whore, why do I see woman attached to it? Like, why is it one-sided? I feel like everybody shouldn't be so judgy.
That's how God made it.
Live life.
That's
like,
how y'all perfect God made it.
I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I mean, if as long as you ain't hurting somebody else, like, man, I can sell that.
Whoa. See, that's where we took another motherfucking wrong turn. And that's that submissive bullshit that you put
bullshit.
Down.
That's alpha male behavior. I don't concern myself if it doesn't concern me.
Fuck all this shit.
Woman, according to you, that's feminist behavior to worry about what someone else is doing.
Let me finish, Bubba. I don't give a fuck about none of these bullshit niggas, but I can't say anybody else but me, cause I be lying. And my son,
I'm saying,
if my daughters come and say this nigga hurt my feelings, I'm gonna be mad than a motherfucker. I want that nigga have to see me. And my son come to me, Daddy, but she hurt me. I'm saying, shut the fuck up, you bullshit ass.
It's called a double standard, and it's okay.
You take your bitch ass in that room and listen to wherever the jail and cry to yourself. Cry to your mama, don't cry to me.
Don't cry to me.
Cause I done been hurt. I didn't have nobody to cry to. I couldn't call my daddy. I had to get in the car and get my wine and cry to my motherfucking self. Man up. That's the way to do it. Now,
manning up is going in your car and crying about yourself.
To yourself. Nobody knows. I did a lot of times.
But now,
if nobody knows about it, did it happen?
Yeah, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Oh,
it's okay to cry in your car as long as nobody knows you cry.
In the sidebar, should have known better. The film movie coming soon. That's gonna be a badass motherfucker.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. What I'm saying right there, when you talking about Oh, man, it's not right because women. It is terrible. Let me tell you what.
I don't want to forget. You know, I have short-term memory loss.
Don't start that guilty shit. You know that. Oh, I'm supposed to feel bad. You all right, babe? You gonna continue this shit and finish it so I can say
you know
it.
I have brain surgery. Don't be.
There we go. There it is. For real.
Okay.
You are so insensitive.
Maybe I would consider a whore somebody who doesn't have walls. There.
No, because that's just that's just sometimes bad genetics. Like, look, I may or may not have slept with women who you may consider a whore, and they did not have tight walls. So, and then women who you were saying are not hoes, and they had wide walls.
Listen, this is real knowledge. She said though, but they ain't what the
that ain't a classification of a whore.
But this is another sidebar. A woman can have no kids and walls. It's like
it's trash.
It's like you in the ocean and you don't see no walls in sight. And a woman can have 6 kids and have the sweetest, tightest vagina ever.
Vaginal weightlifting.
What
Look it up. Fix them walls.
What is it, Naya? Let's take a break. Let's get out.
On that?
Yeah, this is
I need 15 minutes.
Yeah. This is the best one. This is gonna be longer.
Dude, there's
I can't believe it. Naya just came out and like.
Hey, Doofy, what are you doing? Have you liked, comment, subscribed? Come on, man. What are you waiting for? We need it. Please, hit these links right here or the I don't know, somewhere around here. Maybe I need to tiptoe. I don't know where I put it. Just make sure you like it. Subscribe, please.